I'm Amy Donnan and I'm from Walker, Minnesota. I've been a psychologist for over 15 years and I have been called the worry doctor. I live in Walker, Minnesota, where I work with young children, 5 and under, and specialize in infants and young children. I have a passion for teaching children and their families to have fun with feelings even when going through difficult times. As a daughter of an alcoholic myself, I know that going through difficult times isn't always easy and feelings aren't always fun. So somewhere along the line, I decided that had to change. And when I started out as a psychologist, this was a theme for me, and I would meet young children who really were struggling in situations that they had no control over. And I met a little boy named Freddie. He was 5 years old, and he had these black eyes that sparked like fire, and he was very angry. Now, Freddie was angry because his parents were going through a divorce, and they were going through a divorce in a very nasty way. One parent would pull the other out of the car, they would scream and yell. Freddie didn't know what to do, so what was his strategy? He stopped talking. That was his strategy. I did everything I could to help Freddie talk, to help Freddie express himself, to help Freddie feel better, to help his parents calm down. I was not feeling successful. They were not calming down. Freddie was not feeling better. He got kicked out of his preschool. So one day, I'm walking with Freddie. He's got this face on him and he's riding his bike with his training wheels up and down the sidewalk in front of his apartment complex. And I'm pacing with him, walking with him, trying to keep up, and I'm saying everything I can to try and help him know that I'm here and that I understand. And whatever it was I said, he decided to speak, and his words were, "I don't have feelings and I never will." Well, that sort of seared into my heart and brain in some way. I went home, got my journal out, and started doodling. And these faces were born. Mad, sad, shaped like a ghost. Mad, shaped like a fire, kind of like Freddie. Happy like a sun. Sad like a teardrop. And love, of course, is the heart. And what I wanted and told a colleague was to have something that children could touch, they could show, they wouldn't have to speak. And she said, "Make it." And I said, "I don't sew." And she said, "Find someone to sew." So I did. And that was the first prototype, second prototype, third. This is about the fourth prototype. What you see here are the My Feelings Huggables, the large ones. Children come up to these and they say, "That's me," because they can relate. It mirrors their emotion. And the My Feelings minis, the small ones, which can be held in the palm of your hand and worked with in a much more manipulative way. So what I'm asking for today from you, for a fully patented product with a utility patent and awards won for grand prize, people's choice, and technology, because there is a sound device in these where they sing a song and teach about emotions. I'm asking for $100,000 in exchange for 20% equity in this fully patented product with a prototype line that's been sold in a small focus group environment to preschool teachers with great success. And I want to share that with you, and I want to share these toys with children everywhere so they can have fun with feelings. So what I know is that you invest in this product and in these products, we are at the edge of a marketplace where consumers are knowledgeable. They know about IQ, they know about EQ. This is a product that's designed for parents everywhere who know they want their children to be able to not only manage their feelings but make decisions. So these products help children do that simply by playing with them. And I'll show you how. There was a girl I met, Amber, who got kicked out of her preschool classroom. She took these out of this heart-shaped bag for the minis, and she didn't want to talk, so she started hitting mad, hit the sad, until she decided she would do something else, and she did this amazing thing. She piled them up, and she said, "I'm having an emotion sandwich." Who hasn't had an emotion sandwich? I have them all the time on the freeway. So, not in Walker because it's too small. But on the freeway, we have these feelings that got squished together. And she piled them up. She said, "I'm mad on top. I'm sad because my mom yelled at me this morning. I'm scared. because I might go into foster care, and then she started to stretch it, and I said, now what? She said, when these feelings talk, this one gets bigger. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how a child can teach themselves to manage feelings, become a good decision maker, and become an effective person in their own lives.